Tea. What's up? What's up, beautiful being? I just got off live with Fruity Eva, and now I'm going on live again with Fruity Eva. I love this girl. First of all, she went raw at 17. What? She is clearly a chosen one. And by the way, yes, my shirt is so cute. Life is better, vegan. Okay? For the animals, people, and the planet. Life is better, vegan. You feel better, you look better, you can do better. And before I get into my live with Eva, oh, Eva's here. She is on point. I wanted to let you guys know that we are going to be talking about how to eat socially as a healthy vegan. And if you would like thousands of recipes, tips, and tricks on how to do this, click the link in my bio. I'm part of something called the Raw Vegan Bundle. Before I bring Eva on, I'm just going to write this here. Raw Vegan Bundle. And for everybody that has checked it out or shared it, I want to say thank you so much. Because it is literally my life's work to inspire people to eat more healthier and take better care of themselves. It saved my life, and I know it will help you as well. Okay, Raw Vegan Bundle, link in my bio. Let me just pin that comment before I get distracted. Okay, so we're going to talk about eating socially as a raw vegan. And before we start, I just want to say that the universe has your back. Don't ever forget this, okay? When you take care your health into your own hands, okay, the universe will support you. I promise you, things will get better when you do better. So you have to make this first step, okay? And that's what we're going to talk about today, is how to eat socially and take your health into your own hands. And then trust me, magical things happen. Magic happens when you do your best. The universe is always there to support you, always. And let's bring Eva on. Oh my God, I love her so, so much. Here we go. I'm going to have to adjust the camera too. See, I always do. I always have to adjust the camera. Hey, long time no see. Okay. I love you for that, for giving us a bathroom break. I love you for that. Because we got to pee. We always got to pee.
Yeah, like I did one live and it was like two lives right after each other. It was just 2 hours of talking, and then in the end I was like, "Whew, I don't know what I'm even saying." So yeah, I'd like to have a break. Like to have a break.
Very smart. Very, very smart, guys. First of all, I was just like thinking about it. You said you went raw vegan at 17, Eva?
Yes, so I was vegetarian at 12 and vegan at 15. So I already had like experience in eating different and learning about animal rights and all of that. And I was interested in the raw vegan diet because I was watching random videos on YouTube, but I was like, no, it's not okay, maybe fully raw Christina, she can do it, but it's not sustainable and it's too much sugar and it's too expensive also. But then actually what happened is I saw a video on Fully Raw Christina's channel, and she was talking, yeah, so my friend, she's also raw vegan, and her friend was like a normal person, like not super pretty, like, or maybe she's beautiful probably, but like a normal person. And so it's like, maybe there are more people who are doing it. And then in that moment, something lifted, and I was just like, I want to try it. So I just bought the book, the 80-10-10 diet, tried it, and I was like failing sometimes because I, for example, did not eat enough calories, or maybe there was a social situation, but I always tried my best to stay raw vegan. And I think you really learn from that experiences, how does cooked food make you feel and all of that. And yes, and since then I'm just hooked and I'm eating fruit based, and yes, that's my
Yeah.
story.
You know what's so funny? You answered my first question. I wanted to
Oh.
ask you how you started. You just like, guys, this is what happens when you go vegetarian at 12 and then raw vegan at 17. You just become like a psychic genius, fruity queen. Okay, so wait. So what you just said, I just want to make sure everybody heard that, because that was really profound. You said that you were inspired by like people like Fully Raw Christina and all these beautiful, raw vegans, but it was not until she brought somebody on that like kind of was like a normal person. Like she wasn't a YouTube sensation. She wasn't like, that whatever. She was just like a normal person. And so that really hit me just now, because if somebody's watching this and they want to start like having a YouTube channel or start inspiring people, it is, you have no idea whose life you can change, whether you look the best ever right now, whether you're as, fit as you want to be, okay, whether you're as healthy as you want to be. If you just start, somebody's going to relate to you and you can change people's lives. It's crazy. That's the whole reason why I started my channel, Ms.FitVegan. I'm not fit, but I have a dream of one day being really fit, and I'm going to get there. And along the way, I've already inspired so many people that have reached out to me, and I'm not fit, but like we work out together on live every day, and we're on our journey together. You don't have to be perfect to inspire people and change people's lives. And that's why we're here. We're all here on earth, whether you have a YouTube channel or an Instagram, like a public Instagram or not. You're here to inspire people. Okay? Your friends, your family, strangers, everyone you come in contact with. We're here to lift each other up. And so, okay, so now we are talking today about how to eat healthy socially. This is like the biggest struggle for most raw vegans that I work with or I know. And so, Eva, what would you say is some like advice you would give to people that want to stay healthy and hang out with people that are not eating the same way as them?
Oh, such a great question because I also believe that eating raw vegan in social situations is just the most difficult things or one of the most difficult situation or thing for people who want to go raw vegan, fruit-based eating healthier. And it takes, for me, it took a lot of time, took really a lot to learn that and to master that and just trial and error. And for me, what I want to share with people who want to master this or eat healthy in unhealthy situation is to just, you know, be take responsibility for yourself. Like, it does not matter if your family is not eating healthy, if your friends are not eating healthy. The only thing that matters is how you want to treat yourself and how you, yes, it's like it does not matter what other people think about you. The only thing that really matters is your own opinion about yourself. Because for me, like, I went vegetarian and I'm from Germany and from the southern part of Germany, and the culture is Bavarian culture, so like really meat based. So meat based, dairy based, and people are super conservative. And if you like with 12 years old and you stop eating meat, it's really kind of an insult to a lot of people. So I got a lot of backlash actually, not only from friends, but from a lot of parents, from friends or my own parents, own family. And I think it really helped me to understand that even if the whole world is saying what you do is wrong, if something feels right for you and if you have done the research and, for example, you don't want to contribute in animal suffering and it just feels good for you, then you just do your own thing. And with time, people will just, now I have a lot of friends who maybe a lot of years ago, 8 years ago, they made fun of me, and now they're vegetarian and they say, wow, I should have started this
And now they want
earlier.
to be you. And now they want to be you.
Exactly. Exactly. So for me, the biggest advice is just do your thing, and what other people say about you, it does not have to affect you. It's like what you said in the first life with the book, The Four Agreements, to not take things personally because every person has their own like ideas, their own limiting beliefs. They maybe have been grown up in a different culture, different family, and there are so many misconceptions about a raw vegan diet. So when someone says to you, hey, a raw vegan diet is not working or a fruit-based diet is not working, I mean, for me, it's working. Like, I make it work. And so you just realize that a lot of things that people think are not possible, they are possible and you can make them work. And to just have that mindset that you can make things work and it just matters what you think and it does not matter so much what other people think. But it's a journey. It takes time to get to that level, I think.
You're so wise beyond your years. Guys, she's
Um,
only 21 years old. Do you even know what I was eating when I was 21 or thinking or saying or speaking about? Like, this is unbelievable to me. And she has a book. She has a brand new book. By the way, like, what 21-year-old has a book? Okay, first of all. Second of all, a raw vegan book. in the ultimate bundle, the ultimate raw vegan bundle. This is just amazing. Like, I literally cannot wait to see everything you're going to do in the future, really. And before I forget, what you just said was really, really good. Okay, so somebody, I heard this somewhere a few weeks ago. Friends and family will support you when strangers celebrate you. So what this means is, okay, for example, even somebody like Fully Raw Christina, I guarantee you, like now she has over 1 million followers, right? I guarantee you in the beginning, her friends and family were like, this is weird. Are you sure you should be eating all this sugar, all this fruit? You might want to, like, check with a nutritionist. I don't think this is healthy. Meanwhile, all the people that tell me that, are you sure that's healthy? They ask me, are you sure it's okay to eat like a whole watermelon in one day? They're all eating vegan processed foods. They're eating junk food. They're eating ingredients that should not be in the human body. So like Eva said, don't take things personal. And well, I said it and then she said it and then we both agreed. You can't take things personal because people are just saying things. Just because they say something
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's true or it should offend you. Nothing should offend you. Don't take anything personal. The compliments, the insults. These things are not personal. It's really important for us to understand that along our journey back to health. Okay? Because if we keep taking things personal, like if you eat McDonald's, people are going to make fun of you. If you eat grapes, people are going to make fun of you. So you can't win. So you just got to be you, follow your intuition, follow your gut, and like Eva's going to give you great advice. And this bundle that we have has lots and lots of great mindset advice. And just try to absorb it as much as possible and realize that it's not about you. It's not about you, whatever people say. And you have a journey. You have a journey to go on to get healthy. That's why you're here. That's why you're following me or Eva. Because you have been chosen by the fruit gods to experience the best health of your life, the best body of your life, the best relationships of your life. And that's only going to come from you taking care of yourself first. Okay. You can never have the life of your dreams if you're not taking care of yourself. Okay. All these celebrities, all these like entrepreneurs and all these people that say like, Eva, I don't know if you follow a lot of entrepreneurs like Gary Vee or people like this. Okay. So he always says like, eat shit for 10 years and then, save up and then you'll be like a millionaire or whatever. Okay, listen, here's what happens if you do that. Okay, if you eat shit for like the dollar pizzas that he recommends, you will get to your goal of being a millionaire and you will be miserable. You will be sick. You will have diseases that you're going to have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to heal. The x-rays, the operations, the medications. This is terrible advice. Trust me. You don't want to get to your goals and feel shitty, be in really bad health, be depressed, okay? You want to get to your goals and feel amazing at the same time, and it is possible. You can have it all. You were put on this earth to have it all. Do you
I
agree?
agree. I agree so much, especially on the last point, because I think there's this misconception that eating healthy is so much more expensive. But to be honest, you can, if you make it, of course, like in some places it's really expensive, but I would just recommend to just do the best you can, and very often you can make it more cheap. For example, if you find good deals or if you talk with the people who sell fruit and you ask, hey, can I have it for a special price if I pay a lot? And like I don't drink alcohol, I don't eat chips or anything like that. And I mean, if you buy 2 kilograms of bananas or if you buy 2 packs of chips or maybe 1 pack of cigarettes, it's not so expensive to eat healthy. And I also know like a person who's a millionaire or has a lot of money, and he has to deal with a lot of health issues because unfortunately he was never conscious about health. And now he has money, but he has unfortunately those health issues. So my advice would always be from the beginning, you can still be an entrepreneur and achieve your goals and be healthy. And I think it's a necessity to care for your health before everything else.
Health is the true wealth. I agree, Eva. And no matter how much money you have, the way you feel is the most important thing. The most
Yes,
important thing.
yes, yes.
So you can't enjoy life feeling bad, being sick all the time, being in the hospital. So now, as far as, because eating socially is a big part of staying on your health journey, right? You don't want to be by yourself with no community, no friends, no family. That's a part of being healthy, right? Connecting to other people. It's not just about the food, but how would you go about like eating socially as a raw vegan when, like, for example, like family gatherings? Do you have any advice for people? Because the holidays are coming up and it can be very difficult for some people that might not feel like they have a lot of experience, you know? So what is something that you've used in the past to like deal with like going to these family gatherings with no food that you can eat?
I love that question and some practical advice. For example, if you have a family gathering and it's in your house when you still live with your parents, it's super easy. You can just prepare food for yourself and some more to share, and you can just cut open fruit. And everyone likes fruit. I mean, they will not eat it for their main dish, but for dessert, they will eat it, and you can just eat it for your main dish. You can also make a salad, and I would really recommend to invest time to learn how to prepare delicious salads and delicious dressings. And especially now with the raw vegan bundle, you have the opportunity. My English really so bad, but you have the
So good.
opportunity.
What are you talking about? My German is really bad. You should hear it.
So yeah, you have the opportunity to learn that because in the raw vegan bundle there are so many recipes. I think you buy it and you have years and years of recipes and so much creativity that the people had who created the recipe ebooks. So you can learn that and you can create delicious recipes and just share them with people. And one thing that always works is to make nice cream because everyone does not matter if they eat fruit based or not, they like nice cream. So make that, and that's what I did. And be confident. And confident takes time, and it comes with repetition and exercise. But yeah, just be proud of what you do. And yes, so that's my advice if you have the gathering at home. And do you want to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to say about your book real quick before I forget, because guys, Fruity Eva has a new book, and I think it's called like Simple Raw Vegan.
Exactly, like simple, delicious raw vegan recipes.
Simple Delicious. Yes, yes, yes. And I really loved this book, particularly in the bundle, because it is recipes. It's filled with recipes that are actually really simple to make, simple ingredients, but taste delicious and so creative. And you know, this is exactly the way I eat. Like I eat simple because that's how I feel. I feel the best when it's simple. The more simple your meal, the better you'll feel. Okay. I think Doug Graham or somebody said that, and I just really like resonate with that. And so I just love your book so much, and I wanted you to just tell people a little bit about like what inspired you to write this book.
Sure. So I created the ebook because I wanted to give people the opportunity to, yeah, just to try out the raw vegan diet, even if you don't have many devices, if you don't have a dehydrator or a food processor. So the only thing that you really need is a cutting board, knife, and a blender.
I
And
love
for
that.
some,
I
yeah,
just have to say I love that you don't have any dehydrating recipes in your book, correct?
no, no,
Wow,
no,
wow. See, that's so
yes.
important because some people don't have that yet. Some people don't
And
have that
it's
yet.
okay. I think it's okay. For me, the first 4 years, I didn't ha 4.5 years, I didn't have a dehydrator. And then I got one, and now it's in Germany, and now I'm on the Canary Islands, so I don't have one. And you can make it work. Like, really, I would say, especially if you have a job, you have children, university, whatever, you have a stressful life, then I would always recommend to go, the more simple you go, the easier it will be. So that's really the inspiration to show a lot of people that a raw food diet is not too complicated. You can make it work and yeah, and just enjoy delicious food even though you don't have much time.
I love that. And honestly, I can't wait to make all the recipes from your book because I literally have the ingredients in my house right now. Like I was looking at your recipes and I was like, oh my God, I have all this. I have all
Yeah,
this. She has like a Snickers recipe for the nice cream. She has lots of different sauces because that's something really cool that you do. You put like fruit, like sweet sauces with fruit, And it makes it such a delicious, like interesting meal. Instead of just having bananas, you cut up bananas, you make like a delicious fruit sauce, and you can dip it in kind of like a fondue even if you want. And I need to get more creative because, I'm eating the same thing over and over again. And you know what? Honestly, I believe we need to have a variety. And, sometimes I want something more decadent and more, like just fancier than just like, you know, some bananas. Okay. Especially during the holiday season. Okay. So that's what we're talking about here. If you just joined us, thank you for being here, by the way. There is a new, I'm sure you know about this. There is a raw vegan bundle. Listen, put a heart in the comments if you got the bundle yet. So I'm just curious who here has got the bundle. And if you haven't heard of the bundle, put a question mark. Okay, because I want to know who we're talking to. I'm not going to explain the bundle if everybody here bought it already. I don't want to annoy anyone. I love the quotes added below each picture in your book, Eva. Oh yes, yes, Eva has an amazing book with the quotes, and there's so many good quotes. There's ones like talking about mindset, talking about how to have the confidence to eat this way, because it takes some confidence. It takes some like self-assurance to know that you're doing something that's very different than most people, but you're on the right path. Okay. So,
Yes.
we got some hearts. Thank you guys so much. Let us know what you think of Eva's book and the whole bundle. I mean, it's a lot, right? You're getting over 1,000 recipes. Okay. And so basically, what's up, Olivia? And so basically, you're going to be set up for the whole year or more, for a lifetime, because once you find the recipes that you love, you're going to make those for life. Like I've been making the same nice cream for like 10 years now. My favorite nice cream, and then I want to ask yours, Eva, my favorite nice cream of all time. And if I didn't have this recipe, I wouldn't be raw vegan. Okay. It's bananas, peppermint oil, cacao nibs, and then I put some spinach in there. Once in a while, I'll put some hemp seeds in there to make it really creamy, a little bit of water. That's mint chip ice cream right there. It's Breyer's ice cream.
I love that.
What is your favorite recipe from your new book?
Interesting question. And before I answer that, I want to say the mint ice cream my boyfriend and me, we did 2 days ago. So super funny, actually. And it tastes really, really good. And my favorite ice cream would be so actually you just blend frozen bananas and you put it to a bowl and then you make a delicious sauce, which is just frozen berries and you let it defrost, or you can just take frozen berries and put a little bit of hot water in it and some dates and you blend it and then you pour the sauce over the ice cream and it's so good because yeah, really good.
It's
Yeah.
so good, dude. I do that all the time. And literally, it changes the game. If you just put everything in the blender and blend it up, it's not the same. Something
Yeah.
about that swirl.
Yes.
This is why I want to open a fruit cafe, because like people don't even realize how delicious
Yeah.
it is to eat healthy. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Eva, you should move to Florida and let's open a fruit cafe. Fuck it. Let's do it, baby.
I think sometimes people they don't know what they're missing out on if they're not vegan or fruit based because I didn't know what I was missing out and now I enjoy so much delicious fruit. And yes, but actually I wanted to continue with the advice,
Yeah.
like the practical advice for restaurants. What I found what really helps me for restaurants, I'm always like prepared that the restaurant doesn't have something. Like, unfortunately, some restaurants they don't have things for raw vegans. They don't even have really a salad. And I was like, sometimes really, I was paying 15 euros for a salad, and it was just one tomato and one leaf. I was just no. So what I do is if they have a salad option, then I choose the salad and I just ask, hey, can you not put any animal products in it or any oil or something? But sometimes I don't bother, or sometimes they don't have this option, so I just order tea because, yeah, because then I am not drinking water, but I'm drinking a tea, and it's not like I don't have nothing, but I have something. And for me, that works. And if people ask me, then I sometimes say I'm on a fruit-based diet, but sometimes I don't want to talk about it because I get asked a lot, and I just say, no, I just feel better right now, or I have an upset stomach or something, and it always works. And yeah, and that's a really good advice that I would give, a practical advice.
Yeah, I've definitely done that myself. It's not like my favorite thing ever, you know,
Yeah.
like to go to a restaurant, I've definitely ordered tea before. Um, and it's not amazing, right? Because like
Yeah.
people are bonding over food. And actually, I'll never forget the last time I went to a restaurant without any options for me. I felt very lonely. It felt very lonely because people were freaking out. We went to a vegan French restaurant for my friend's birthday, and people were freaking the fuck out. There was like raw vegan, not raw vegan. There was like vegan crepes, and there was like all this French food, escargot. Everything was vegan, but there was nothing for me. They didn't even have a salad. They didn't have a salad at this place, and it's an amazing place. But all they had that I could eat was orange juice. So I ordered orange juice, and I had oranges in my bag, of course, because you always don't, you will never catch me without fruit ever. And so I was peeling my oranges under the table and like dipping them in the orange juice and like trying to make something out of this meal. And I felt very, very, very lonely. So from then on, I vowed to never, I was never gonna schedule like, because I was in charge of the location for my friend's birthday.
Okay.
And so I'm never going to host an event or bring people to dinner at a place where I don't have any options. Okay, if
Yeah.
you're in charge of where you're going for dinner, find a place that has at least a salad. Okay,
I
at
think,
least a salad.
yeah, I can always recommend buffet because then they usually have
Yes.
like fruit and vegetables, and that's the easiest because people they don't care really about what you order. You just go there, take your salad, fruit. That's the easiest for sure.
That's genius, actually. You know what? I've never done that. I've never gone to a buffet. Like, that's genius.
Yeah.
Guys, recommend places that have buffets. And that's how you can easily eat healthy because nobody cares what you're ordering or what you're eating. Like, okay, listen, I just wanted to really quickly say thank you to Cher. I don't know if this is like the Cher um, from like Sonny and Cher, but Cher underscore Cher underscore, she said, "Hey, Jeanette, I did your watermelon workout and it was so fun and I love your energy." Cher, thank you so much for doing that with me. I really only do it to inspire people to get like exercise, okay? Like get fit, be healthy, feel good. Honestly, I love you for that. Thank you for doing that with me. I really, really appreciate it. We're on a challenge right now, so we have about 10 more days. And then I might continue it. But thank you, Cher. I appreciate you. Every restaurant should have an option, of course. Every restaurant should. It was very rare that I found a place like that had nothing. I mean, it had orange juice. But anyway, that's great advice, Eva. I'm always going to remember that. Buffet, like genius. Buffet. And nobody's gonna make fun of you for just like ordering. They're not even gonna know what you're ordering. You know, you go to the
No,
buffet
you just
and they
go
always
there.
have fruit, they always have vegetables, they always have salad.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing. But sometimes you cannot really control. The only thing that I tried once, but I did not enjoy so much, was to bring my own food because it was like I don't know, it's the restaurant. But I think you have to find what feels good for you and where you can be comfortable with. The only real advice that I want to give to people is to not feel ashamed because you choose a salad or to feel ashamed because you eat different. Because people they bond with you while eating, but what you eat does not matter so much. As long as you have maybe a little bit to share, maybe you can share a little bit of fruit or vegetables, that's okay. Just eat at the same time, but what you eat is not really the biggest thing.
Correct. And so I have gone through a lot over the last 10 years being a raw vegan. So I've had a lot of restaurant experiences that were hilarious, you know. And
Yeah.
I've gone to vegan restaurants where there's been no like raw options really, you know. And so I remember clearly going to Crossroads with this is a very famous restaurant in LA. I think it's in LA, in California. And so I remember going with my boss and my old assistant, and we were there, and they were like, oh my God, they don't know what to eat. There's so much amazing stuff. And I was looking at the menu, and I was like, all right, fruit platter. Yeah, obviously, I'm going to get the fruit platter. So I got it, and it was so small and so
Yes.
ridiculous. It was, listen to this, Eva. It was literally like 4 slices of apples. I'll never forget this. It was 4 slices of apples, like maybe 3 slices of banana and some grapes. And I was like,
Yes.
what am I supposed to do with this? Like,
Yeah.
so I ordered like 3 more, and it was such a joke. And it was like, I don't know, $9 each or something. It was so crazy.
Yeah.
And
That's so sweet.
the people I was with, actually, they were trying to get me to order something like amazing on the menu, because there's like chicken and waffles, there's like all these crazy amazing vegan options. And they were like, but we're only here once. Like, I'm from New York and we flew there just for like the weekend. And they're like, wait, you're just going to have that fruit? Like, why don't you get something else? They have tofu scramble, they have bacon, they have everything. And I was like, honestly, I don't want it. Like, I don't want it. So why am I? But I've been through this for years and years and years. So now my
Yeah.
question to you, Eva, is how can somebody deal with being offered things over and over again that they don't want, and they've told people they don't want, but these might be things that they like really do want, but they're not part of their like goals and their lifestyle that they want to live. So how would you deal with that? People offering this junk vegan food to you, even though you're telling them you want to be healthy, you're a raw vegan.
I love that question. I think what helped me the most was to realize when I say no to food, it does not mean that I say no to the person, but I just say no to the food. Because sometimes it feels like if someone offers you something and you say, no, I don't eat that, that you like that you're mean to that person or that you don't like the person. But that's not true. You just say, no, I don't eat that. I cannot eat that. I don't eat that. And to be okay with that and to learn to be okay with that. That really helped me, but it's definitely a learning experience. For me, for example, like a year ago, I was at a restaurant and it was after a hiking trip with friends, and I wanted to be like very spontaneous and yeah, we were the whole day gone, so I didn't have enough food with me, so I was starving. And we went to the restaurant and they had no real raw options, so I was ordering a bread. But I did not feel good, not just because the bread was dehydrating, but because it was not authentic to me. Because I wanted to be raw vegan and I let other people kind of influence me. And yeah, and I let the opinion of other people was more valuable than my own opinion about myself. And so for me afterwards, I just was like, why did you do that? Like, was it so important what the other people were thinking about you? Do you think that you're not valuable if you don't eat the way that they do? And yeah, and it's a learning experience, and just learn from that how I felt afterwards and how I feel just doing my thing. So yeah, just learn that, and that setting boundaries is something necessary and not something that is mean, but you have to set boundaries to yeah, just to feel good, and it's necessary and it's not mean or something.
Yeah, and that's why your new book is so great, because you not only have amazing, simple, delicious, easy raw vegan recipes, but you go into the mindset of it. And it's really important for us to understand that everything is a mindset. Everything, every goal of yours, it's very little to do with what you're going to do. It's more about the way you're going to think about it. If you want to eat healthier, you've got to change your mind first. Everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. You're going to have to give up caring what people think of you. You're going to have to give up caring if people judge you. You're going to have to give up being different. Okay? A lot of people, consciously or subconsciously, are afraid to be different. And what
Yes.
happens is, if you want to be the same as everyone else, you're going to get the same diseases and medical issues as everyone else. So me and Eva have chosen a different way of living. And in the beginning, lots of people made fun of me. And now, like she said on the last live that we did on her page, go check that out after this, guys. Now all those people want to be me. Okay? All those people want to be Eva that were making fun of Eva. But now she's thriving. She looks amazing. She's healthy. She's living, she's got a new book. Like, it's crazy because, yeah, I knew a lot of people and people still make fun of me. It's been 10 years. People
Yeah.
still make fun of me. And it's amazing. I love it. You know what? It's awesome because I know that this works, and it only comes with time, guys. So if you're brand new to this, the holidays are coming up. First of all, we have the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle, which will set you up with amazing recipes that you can make for your friends and family. Okay, because honestly, it's a little hard to bring fruit to the holidays and people to get really excited about fruit. But if you bring
Yeah.
an amazing dish like like Raw Food Romance has a party book, and she has all these recipes in it. like tacos. She's got vegan quiche. Okay, raw vegan quiche. We've got a whole recipe book actually in the bundle, is the holiday book.
Mhm.
And have you tried to make anything yet from the holiday book, Eva?
No, 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 no. Like I didn't have time, but I want to do it. Like when this 1st of September, I open the book and I will try everything for
Yes, yes.
sure.
Me too. I haven't gotten a chance to make anything from the holiday book yet, but I was looking through it and it's ridiculous. They have raw vegan
Yeah.
tiramisu, they have quiche, they have all these recipes that are so inventive, so creative. I have a raw vegan apple pie a la mode recipe, which is very simple. I think it's five
Oh,
ingredients. Okay. Did you put a recipe in the holiday book?
yeah, I think it was some time ago, but I think it was a smoothie, chocolate smoothie, or like a hot chocolate smoothie or something like that.
Yes, yes, yes. And so check that out, guys. If you haven't checked it out already, check out the link in my bio or Eva's bio. And it's only available for the next week. It's going to be
Yeah,
gone next Monday. Gone forever. You can never, ever get the holiday bundle. And you can buy everybody else's book, but it's going to be like over $3,000, just a heads up. And
perfect.
yeah, so I wanted to ask you, do you ever crave certain foods that you used to eat? And what do you do when you crave them? So like pasta or sweets or bread. Do you ever crave these things?
Good question. Like in the beginning, in the first years, yes. And it was actually really heavy. Like I think you really have to have some discipline to not like of course you have to sometimes get give into it, learn, you feel bad, okay. But sometimes to really have the discipline to push through and just say, okay, maybe I have this craving, but I don't want to give into it because what happens to me if I give into that craving, for me, cooked food is quite addictive. So I can get away with eating like soy sauce and all of that, but I cannot really get away with eating a big meal of lentils and or fast food. I cannot, it's just super addictive. So I don't like to give into that. And when you get rid of like, if, because the thing is, your cells in your body are made of the food that you eat. So when you stop eating the food and some month or some years later, you will just not crave it as much because your body is not like your cells are not used to that food anymore. So what I crave now is a lot more fruit and vegetables. And the only thing that I crave sometimes is, for example, when my boyfriend, who is I think listening, if he's if he's making maybe like steamed vegetables or something, I'm like, looks delicious. But I don't like pasta or anything. I don't really crave so much. But maybe advice for beginners. And I've heard that Doug Graham say, the author of the 8 to 10 10 diet, if you crave like savory foods, just make sure to eat a lot more vegetable. And if you crave sweet foods, make sure to eat a lot more like sweet fruit. And that definitely helped to make sure to eat enough because for me, when I got cravings, or when I wanted to binge on, I don't know, cooked food, it was when I was not eating enough. So just making sure that you eat enough will definitely help you to stick to eating fruit and vegetables.
I
Yes.
agree. I totally agree. We're human and we still have cravings, guys. But what we do differently, okay, if you want to be a successful, healthy vegan, is you're going to have to prepare for those cravings. If I listen, I get cravings all the time. You know, I want something sweet, I want something salty, I want something savory, I want something cold, I want something warm. Be prepared. Have the stuff in your house. Okay. If I don't have ingredients in my house to make things delicious, I'm going to eat other things. Like I live with my best friend. She is not a raw vegan by far.
Mhm.
She's a vegan, but she's not raw. And she's not healthy. But she's trying her best. You know, we're all doing our
Yeah,
best. She's healthy in ways that I'm not healthy. Okay. Because, you know, health is holistic. So
yeah.
she, you know, deals with her emotions and she meditates and she does breath work and she does lots of things that like I need to focus on more. But as far as the food aspect goes, there's lots of stuff in my house all the time that is delicious. Processed food,
Mhm.
ice creams, cakes, cookies, candies, chips, all this stuff is in my house. And back in the day, back in the early days of being raw vegan, I could not be around this food because I didn't know that, okay, the secret is you've got to fill up on healthy food and you will not even have room for the unhealthy food, but you've got to eat enough. You've got to fill up. So like, for example, a breakfast or a meal will be a whole watermelon or as much as I want. Of course, I had a watermelon right next to me. Okay. As much as I want. That's the thing. If you eat like a little fruit cup, like a little cup that they sell in like a drugstore of fruit, you're going to be hungry. You're not going
Yeah.
to be able to sustain yourself and you're going to eat crap. It's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. The solution is eat enough and have the things, have treats and healthy recipes that you can find in Eva's new book or in like the Raw Vegan Bundle. There's thousands of recipes, okay? And so find the ones that are delicious and you love and you can't wait to eat and have those ingredients in your house. Be prepared, okay? If you fail to prepare, prepare to fail, guys. That's it. That's what me and Eva are doing differently than maybe somebody out there struggling. So, do you
Can I
live in,
just,
oh yes, please.
oh, I just wanted to say also, whoop, I'm so low. But what I wanted to say is when you crave dairy and like animal products, it can really help to watch Dominion and to watch Cowspiracy and all of that. Because once you have that vegan connection, it's a lot easier to not give into lasagna or the thing because you really understand what is going in that dish and the cruelty behind it. And then for me, because I don't eat meat for 9 years, so a long time,
Wow.
half my life
Wow.
almost. So I
Wow.
like
Oh,
yeah, but I don't like if my parents eat meat or something, I'm just like, no, you're eating a dead animal. Or don't like I think I don't say it because I'm a respectful person, but I think, what are you doing? You're eating a dead animal. And I could not eat the dead animal. I could not. So once you have that connection, it's also easier to overcome those cravings, I think.
I totally agree. Once you're aware, once you're a conscious being, okay, so if you're watching this right now and you still eat dead animal body parts, you're not awake yet. Okay, that's all. You just haven't been woken up yet from, this like reality that we're living in where it's okay to eat animals. It's not. Okay, we're not here to be sick. We're not here to cause harm on other beings. We're not here to promote violence, pay other people to be violent towards animals. So definitely Dominion, I can't watch that movie, unfortunately. I've tried
Yeah,
many,
it's a
many
lot.
times. I've tried, but I personally can't. And one day I will hopefully watch it because I need to watch these things so it me. Oh, so sorry, but it's important, I think, for us vegans, or us conscious vegans or raw vegans to be reminded of why we're doing this and be
Yeah,
re-inspired. So that's why I want to watch Dominion because it really helps me to like remember what's important. It's not about me, what I look like one day if I don't want to go on live or I don't want to post a photo of myself. It's not about me as far as like I might embarrass myself on this live or I might not say something right or I might not be smart enough. It's
yeah,
about the animals. It's about the people we're going to inspire to no longer eat animals. Okay? And so that's what these movies do for me. And if you're not vegan yet, for sure you've got to make the connection. We are not here to suffer or cause suffering on anyone else. And this is
yeah.
what happens when we eat animals. It's crazy. And so what I wanted to really ask you real quick is, do you live in a house with like raw food only, or do you live in a house with other people eating like cooked food and different things?
Actually, no. So all my life, I was living with people who were eating a standard diet, very meat-based. And that's what I said in the beginning. It's really about taking responsibility for yourself. And yeah, just really, no matter what other people do, the only thing that matters is what you do. But now I actually live with my boyfriend, and he's not a vegan or a vegetarian, but he is type 1 diabetic. So he really has to take care of his health. And like I showed him the book right in the beginning. Hey, there's this book, Mastering Diabetes with a like fruit-based diet, and they also have some cooked vegan food. So that's what he's doing. And that works super well because now we just have vegan food, and it's really nice to not have like animal products at home. That I think that's really nice, and I really appreciate it so much. Yeah, but he's not raw vegan. But I also want to say it works. Like, for example, for me, I was raw vegan and I was always thinking I will never have a boyfriend or something, because I eat different. But that's not true. It's so much easier than you think. For example, when I eat fruit, I just share fruit with him, and then he eats, for example, his porridge, or he eats his lentils or something, and I just make a salad and we share it. Like, I give him the salad, and so it's yep, it's a lot, really, it's a lot easier than you think. So that's the situation.
Okay, we're running out of time, but I really just wanted to address two things. So one is somebody had a comment, can I just buy one book from the bundle instead of buying the whole bundle? Okay, currently you cannot buy my book unless you buy it from the bundle. But if you just want one thing from the bundle, it will be available after the bundle, after November 1st. So like same with you, Eva, right? Like your book is not available outside the
Yeah.
bundle, but it will be for sale outside the bundle after November 1st. My book is going to be $30 and the bundle's $50. So honestly, it doesn't make a lot of sense. If you want to get the Raw Vegan Beauty book, you should definitely pay the extra $20 and get thousands of recipes from amazing people, all this amazing content that will last you the whole year. You won't have to buy any other raw vegan recipe book or mindset book or yoga book or business book. It's like everything is in this bundle. It's amazing. But yeah, our books will be available after the bundle ends on November 1st. And then yes, Game Changers Share is just one of the best movies to recommend for guys, especially I found. If not
Yeah.
vegan, perhaps people can start with being vegetarian. Of course, yes, vegetarian is where I started as well. And then one quick question, because so I want to know your advice on dating as a raw vegan. Okay, that can be very difficult. Dating in general is difficult, but adding that I don't eat regular food thing, what would you give advice? What kind of advice would you give to people who are raw vegan, single, and like feeling like it's very, very difficult to date?
I love that question because I struggled a lot with that, because now,
You.
like, this is the first boyfriend that I have. And yes, I'm 21 and I just met him like some month ago. But I would definitely say it's worth the wait, because for me, I think I could imagine it's hard to really connect with someone who eats meat or who has no consciousness about health, like nothing, because you just want to have a common ground with a person, and yeah, just connect with a person. And I think you can connect over different things. But for me, for example, just eating healthy and yeah, just living healthy, eating fruit is just such a big part of my life. It's my passion. And being with someone who might not accept this would be just difficult. So I would definitely say, if like, I would just recommend to, of course, meet people who are interested in similar things, like go to fruit festivals, go to vegan events, and yeah, just be open and just date people. Like, really, I think it's that simple, because some people, they are always at home and they never really meet a lot of different people, and they say, oh, I never meet anyone. No, just go out, meet people, and that's really important. But I would also say, because I had a lot of anxiety, and I was at one point, I was like, okay, either I have to decide, either I want to have a boyfriend, or I want to eat raw food, but it cannot both, you cannot have. And that's not true. Like, you can eat the way you want to eat, and it's possible. Like, it's like, I mean, maybe it takes more time to plan, but it's definitely possible. So you don't have to either have a boyfriend or eat healthy. You can have both. And if you have a partner that also eats healthy, that's the best, because then you can really inspire each other to become better and to grow. And that's, I think, really a relationship you want to be with someone where you can help each other to grow in
Yeah,
ways.
I agree. And so, question, when you first met your boyfriend, what kind of like dates did you go on? Did you go to restaurants? Did you like, 'cause
And
it's always about food when you're dating, you know?
yes, like for me, I don't like restaurants so much because I don't like them so much. So it's not, I much more connect with sports or hiking or things like that. So what we did, because I'm into dancing, like salsa and bachata, and he also is into dancing, and we actually met dancing. So that's how we did our dates, just dancing and talking, and
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. So schedule dates that are not around food. Make
Yes,
it
yes.
happen. Like,
Be creative. Yeah.
yes, it's all about the mindset. It's all back to the mindset. If you have a mindset of it's really going to be hard to date, then it's really going to be hard to date, whether you're raw vegan or not. If you have a mindset of it's going to be so hard to make money, then it's going to be hard for you to make money. If you have a mindset of it's going to be hard to be raw vegan, it's going to be hard to be raw vegan. We have to change our mindset. One tip that I would tell you guys to help change your mindset, because like, how do we change our mindset? I use something called tapping, EFT. Eva, have
Oh,
you ever
wow.
heard of this?
I know a little bit, like my mom did it when I was a child, but
Wow,
yeah, it's long ago. So,
that's rare. But I recommend EFT to change your subconscious thinking. Okay, you go to YouTube, you type in Brad Yates. This is my favorite guy who does it, and you type in Brad Yates, and he has thousands of videos on whatever topic you want to change, changing your mind, more self-esteem, overindulgence in food, self-love, whatever it is, making more money. And you do the tapping with him. It's so simple, it's so easy, but it literally works. It gets into your subconscious. I also recommend listening to things at night, guided meditations to, whatever your goals are, to help change your thinking. We've got to change the way we think if we want to change our life. And that leads me back to the social aspect of being a raw vegan. It's all about the mindset. There's nothing that you cannot accomplish when you make up your mind. You got to make up your mind. If you're someone who's going back and forth, eating crappy, eating raw vegan, eating bad, like constantly on this cycle, it's because you haven't made a decision and you haven't changed your mind. You've just changed things on the outside. Were you going to say?
I love that. I agree so much. And maybe when I could add one more thing about the dating, because I was thinking about it, and it's really to accept the partner wherever he is. Because, for example, like my boyfriend is not eating raw vegan, and would I wish that he would eat raw vegan? Yes, but I don't really push him. I'm more like, oh, this is like a nice meal, or this is a nice fruit. But I think it's important to really accept people, and he accepts the way I eat, even though I mean it really, I think to some people it might seem really strange, but he accepts it. And when people like his friends make weird comments, he's really accepting and defending. And that's, I think, important to accept where your partner is in their way and to not force them, but more coming from a place of acceptance, I
Yeah,
think.
I agree. And when you're dating, because you're probably going to text before, you let them know. If they say, want to go to dinner, you let them know, hey, well, I'm a raw vegan or I eat a really healthy vegan diet. So why don't we do a picnic in the park? Somebody said
Yeah.
on here, my friend, she says, go on a picnic in nature, carry your own food, bring your own meals. Like, let them know right away who you are, what's important to you. And guess what?
Yeah.
You're going to attract the people that are meant to be in your life. When you are you, you attract the people that love you for you and want to be in your life no matter what you eat. If you're trying to be someone else, you're going to attract people that you don't want to be around. You've got to be yourself to attract the people you want to be around and that want to be around you and want to celebrate you and not just tolerate you. Sorry, I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, I love that so much. And I think you will never, like, not every guy, because you're the way you are. And there's, like, I will never be the one person for every guy. There are some guys who like to watch TV and eat fast food and not really go out and be at home. And that's okay, that's their life. And I will not be a good fit. But for example, a person who likes dancing or who likes to take care of their health, I'm a good fit. So, because I had once like a guy say to me, yeah, that's really, really strange the way you eat. And it really crushed my self-esteem. And I was like, oh no, like it's really weird how I eat. But that's not true, because you will like, I guarantee you will find people who like that you eat this way and who don't like that you eat this. So just go with the people who like it, and that's perfect. Yes.
I so agree. Eva, thank you so, so much. Fruity Eva. I love your name, by the way. Um, Thank you so much for being on here, for agreeing to do the live with me. Everybody go follow Eva. Go check out the link in her bio. You can get her brand new book. Okay, it's simple, delicious, raw vegan recipes that literally will be so delicious and easy to make. You will not spend more than 5-10 minutes making her recipes, and that's exactly the recipes that I love. That's what I can do. You know, make it easy for yourself to succeed. Make it easy for yourself to be healthy. And, you know, sometimes you can do the more complicated recipes, but on a daily basis, most of us don't have a lot of time in the kitchen. And so I love your book. And it's also really deep, too. She goes into the mindset of it, and she talks about a lot of different other things in the book. So I also have a book in the bundle. And if you're interested, you can click the link in my bio or Eva's bio. And you can get that Raw Vegan bundle. 55 books for only $50. That's literally less than $1 a book. And I think it's like 91 cents a book. And these books are worth thousands. Like, this is literally worth over $3,000. Honestly, it's priceless. To get this kind of information, I wish when I was 21, I wish that I knew about the raw vegan lifestyle. It would have saved me 6 more years of pain and frustration and low self-esteem and no confidence and headaches and acne and, you know, extra weight on my body, and so much that people pay thousands of dollars to try and fix and heal, you know, with surgeries and laser treatments, their skin, and, you know, all this stuff, medication. And it's just like priceless, the information in this bundle. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to talk a little bit more after Eva goes, but I want to let Eva go. And guys, go follow her. She's a beautiful, beautiful soul. And thank you so much, Eva. I definitely want to do another live with you whenever you can, because I love talking to you. You are awesome.
Okay, thank you so much also for having me, and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, Eva. Oh, amazing. Wow. Let me just fix the camera so that it's in a proper angle. And of course, let me fix my hair, because you know, gotta look good. Got to look good. Listen, guys, that girl is only 21 years old. She is amazing. Oh, I forgot I don't have a bra on, so not ideal. At least I have pants on today. You know, when you work from home, when you work on the internet, it's an amazing thing, but you got to be careful. Okay. I have pants on, but okay. Thank you so much, Cher. I appreciate you. So guys, I just want to wrap this up. We touched on some great things. This was one of my favorite lives. Honestly, all the lives I'm doing this week are amazing because it's just with such dope, conscious people. But I just want to make sure you understand one concept when it comes to being social as a raw vegan or as a healthy vegan, okay? You're going to have to make a decision. The holidays are coming. And if you don't make a decision, when I say decision, I mean in your soul, in your bones, you're going to have to decide, do you want this or not? Do you want to change your diet and your lifestyle? Because if you do that, if you make the decision, okay, nothing can stop you. No holiday gathering, no, you know, unhealthy dessert that people offer you. This is not going to stop you, okay? You're gonna find alternatives. You're gonna bring your own food. You're going to find a way, but it doesn't work until you make a decision. How do you make a decision? Okay. Tapping. I recommend tapping. Okay. It helped me change my mindset. I also like to listen to audio. All right. So Louise Hay, she has an amazing audio. One is called The Totality of Possibilities. I love this one. I used to go to sleep to this one every night. If anybody has any suggestions on like positive audios that have changed their life, put them here, please. Love Your Body by Louise Hay. I like to listen to this at night. Cher, thank you so much for your support, and you agree. There's a lot of mentors that I have. Eric Thomas, I love. Andy Frisella is somebody I love. David Goggins. He's not vegan, but here's the thing. He helped me understand that my mind is the most powerful thing on earth, and I do not need to compromise my goals and my dreams, okay? Just because, you know, somebody might offer me something. People offer me stuff all the time still. I've been raw vegan 10 years, and people still people buy me things. People bring things to my house. Yesterday, I had 2 amazing, beautiful, beautiful people in my house. We had company. They were such amazing people. And they brought rosé. They brought some other type of champagne. And they were, you know, it was really expensive too. Beautiful, beautiful bottle. I want to show you guys. But I I don't drink alcohol, and I won't compromise for anyone. I don't care how amazing you are, how much of a great friend you are, or a great person you are. I'm not going to compromise my health for just to be, not to be rude. Okay. So what you do is you don't be rude. You know, they poured it for me. They offered me the rosé and, or whatever, champagne. And I was just like, no, thank you so much. Oh my God, that is so nice of you. Thank you so, so much. I don't drink, but thank you. You know, be cautious, be cordial, be kind. Don't be like, I don't drink that. Like, you know, don't be rude about it. It's going to happen during the holidays. People are going to offer you things that you do not want to eat. And just make a decision before you go out that you are going to stick to your goals and the things that are going to make you feel really good, the things that are going to serve you and not take away. Okay. With this, will this be recorded so I can listen again? Don't have a pen to write these names and meditation sound. Yes, you can always find this on my page. I'm also going to put this on my YouTube channel, Ms.FitVegan. I highly recommend you subscribe because I appreciate that. It's free and you're so cute. Thank you so much. Because I eat fruit, you know. If you want to be cute, eat some fruit, guys. That's the moral of the story today. And I did a funny video about that. Ooh, I'll check it out. I love funny videos. I'm going to be doing more funny videos because this is where my real passion is, making you laugh and inspiring you to be healthier and eat more fruit. This is definitely my life calling for sure. The universe has your back. I wrote this down because I wanted to talk about this. In your pursuit of happiness, in your journey, your healing journey back to health, okay, you're going to have setbacks. You are going to maybe fall off. You are going to eat something you don't want. You are going to not have time to make stuff sometimes. You are not going to be fully prepared sometimes. Things are going to happen in your life. Shit's going to happen. And what you need to understand is if you're doing your best, the universe is going to have your back. Just do your best. That's all you can do. Read the 4 agreements, guys. I love you. Click the link in my bio if you'd like to purchase the Raw Vegan Bundle. If you've ever wanted to support me on the internet, this is your time to do it. I wrote a book called the Raw Vegan Beauty Book with over 200 all natural, easy, simple things you can do to feel better and look better and accentuate the things you love about yourself. Okay, so check out my book in the bundle. And there's a million other amazing things. Ted Carr has a course in the bundle on how to start your own business in a weekend. It's such a valuable course, guys. I love Ted Carr, and I highly recommend it. There's also books by Doug Graham, Lissa, Nate, you know, Nice Cream King. We got Chris Kendall. We've got a million other books. Hey, Richard, what's up? And I'm about to head out. Just finished my interview with Fruity Eva. What a beautiful, beautiful soul she is. She went raw vegan at 17. Like, wow. Like, she's a chosen one. I mean, can you imagine? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Click the link in my bio. It's only available for the next few days, and then it's gone forever. You can never, ever get this again. You can get my book, but it'll be $30, and the bundle's $50. So you might as well get 55 books for $50 instead of just my little book for $30. I appreciate you guys. Meditation and having a relationship with yourself and what you believe in. Very, very important. You know what? I'm going to meditate right after this because I didn't meditate today. And meditation is like pooping for your brain. So I got to poop every day. How to be stress-free. You're never going to be stress-free. Who asked that? 7506TY. Catchy name there. Listen, you're never going to be stress-free. If you don't know how to deal with stress, you're not going to be successful. You've got to learn how to deal with stress, okay, in a healthy way. I would recommend, oh, thank you. Thank you. I would recommend yoga, journaling, meditation, tapping. I love tapping. I do it every single day. It's called EFT. I talked about it earlier, so just rewind on the playback. And how do you say that name? Shoaib. I can't say that name. I'm really bad. I'm really bad at names. Shob, perhaps. Yeah, I learned that recently that, because I was under a lot of stress recently. I had, I don't even want to go into it, but a lot. Like everything in my life was going wrong. And I remembered from one of my mentors, Tim Grover, that pressure is a privilege. Okay, I think Jesse Itzler says this. And then Tim Grover says that if you can't handle stress, you can't be successful. Find a way to deal with stress, okay? Exercise, meditation, tapping, journaling, talking about it, prioritizing your diet. That will really help with stress. Prioritizing eating enough fruit and vegetables, okay? It's going to help you when you're feeling better. When you know that when you eat shitty, you feel shitty and you're agitated. And when you eat healthy, you feel better. My foot is falling asleep, so I think this is a good time to go. I love you guys. Damn it. You guys ever stay on live for 3 hours and then your foot falls asleep? Love you guys. I will speak to you soon. In building a pooper right now, but it's for my butt. Okay, thank you, Richard, for that information. Everybody go follow Richard. He has an amazing podcast. His name is All About Feeling Good, because he's all about feeling good. Yeah. And pooping. And pooping's part of feeling good. Honestly, if you don't poop, let's just be real. If you don't poop at least twice a day, you probably don't feel good. You probably don't feel good. I pooped once a day for years and years and years, and then I changed my raw vegan diet, and now I poop after every meal. If you'd like more information on that, then DM me and I'll tell you what exactly I did, or just get my new book. How about that? Get the Raw Vegan Beauty book. I talk about it, how I was a very unhealthy raw vegan, and now I'm a much healthier raw vegan. I'm not perfect. My life is not perfect, but at least I poop at least twice a day. I thank you guys so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.